How's it going, everyone? It's Amin with Heal and Flow. I'm here with a video on trigger point therapy. I think it'll really help everyone. So, I recommend this tool. It's called the Body Back Buddy. I'll put it in the description, the link below. Not sponsored by them. I just think that it's the best trigger point therapy tool. I like the curve that it has, and one side of it is pointy, the other side of it is a ball, so you can get into different types of crevices. It's got one pointy end on this side, one handle with a circular point on this side, and I really like it because you can have two types of grips and place it anywhere you like, find good trigger points for yourself, and work on them. Now, trigger points are essentially knots, or as we call them, adhesions, that have referral pain to other parts of your body. You can know where they are by pressing on different areas. I'll show you a book here in a second that tells you different referral patterns. But you press on different points of your body, and like, let's say if I'm pressing on my back right here, I'm feeling it in the front of my shoulder right now. So that's trigger point for me. Everyone's is different, but it's all about playing with it and figuring out which areas are right for you. We'll get right into it. I'll show you a picture from a book, which I also recommend. So as you can see right here, if you press along any of these points right here on your sternocleidomastoid, you may feel pain releasing there, under your chin, around your eyebrows, top of the head, on the bottom of your neck right there. So for this point, I like to use the circular end of this. I'll grab both ends and then I'll put it right into here. You could see the muscle on me right there. And then you just play with it. You figure out the right spot depending on those points. One trigger point for me is right here. And I'll sit in it for about 10-20 seconds until I feel like it's releasing. Now, you may experience excruciating pain, about like an 8 out of 10. Just know that as you breathe with it, it'll slowly start to go down. Try to go to a happy place or something, and I'm 100% sure that the pain will eventually come down. Now, if it's not coming down, let go of it, give it a little like circular motion right there, move on to a different area, and come back. The second time, it may release a little faster. Some other points that I like, for example, right there, those points in between your shoulder will give you referral patterns through here in between your shoulder blades. So I'll just grab this once again, and I'll, like so, now, and I'll just poke around in here and see what feels right. I got one right here. So I'll just sit with it. Maybe I'm watching TV, maybe I'm listening to a podcast, maybe I'm just walking around the house, whatever it may be. You'll just kind of sit with it, and you start to feel the pain slowly go down. Maybe it's at a 7 out of 10. You'll feel it go down to a 5. Once it's around like a 2 or a 3, you can begin to let go. And I like to move on to another area around there. It may seem like I didn't move much, but with trigger points, the smallest little movement to the left or right, for example, I could be right here, right about here. If I slightly push it up, I may experience trigger point. If I slightly push it down, I may experience trigger point. If I slightly go in right there, which I'm feeling right there, that is another trigger point. Now, yeah, it's all about playing with it, finding what's right for you. You can begin to use the diagrams in the beginning to see what feels right, especially if you're having pain in a specific area. The diagrams really help figure out where to go. But the more you play with it, the more you find out where your own patterns are that you hold tension in. And you can come home maybe once every other day and release those for yourselves. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in another video. Subscribe if you learned something new.